I feel like I'm the best candidate for the job because as someone who's not from this area, I can offer an unbiased perspective concerning the issues that affect the Killeen Independent School District. I know there's more confidence with those who are from here and from these schools, but I won't be, for someone not from this area, I can offer, I won't basically play favorites. For example, not having gone to Killeen High School, Harker Heights, when any issues come up, I'm able to be able to address them within the whole school district. It's natural to be attached to where, I might have went to school or where I've lived or where I grew up. But not being from there, again, I can give attention, I can help, I can give attention to the entire district rather than just the areas that I've been affected with the most. Teacher salaries are the main one. Teacher and support staff salaries. And going to this Red for Ed march to the Capitol a few days ago, that was something I learned, is that teacher salaries, healthcare, support staff pay needs a lot of help, and that's what my main focus is going to be on. Often we hear about teachers and educators, and we tend to leave the support staff out of it. The teachers aren't doing that, but there's more attention given to them, and we have to remember the cafeteria staff, we have to remember custodians, we have to remember bus drivers as well. And I also learned during the ride to the Capitol that bus drivers are paid differently than teachers are, as far as bus drivers are paid by the hour and teachers are paid on salary. So, 1%, for example, the teachers are looking for a 4% pay raise. 4% would be different for bus drivers. So we have to address both, something adequate for both those who get paid on salary and those who are paid hourly, so that everyone can earn a living wage. The second issue is STAR testing. I've spoken during the march and on the ride up. I've spoken with teachers about STAR testing. The main issue there is it needs to be seriously revamped or done away with. Teachers are having a hard time, for one, preparing students for it. I spoke to one teacher, and she said that she feels like she doesn't even have time to answer questions if, during the teaching period, during the preparation period, she doesn't have time to answer questions from the students if they have anything before preparing for the test and the administering of the test. They feel like they have their hands tied behind their back as they're not able to even answer questions during the test. So that needs some serious work. Also, healthcare was something else brought up, and how that needs to be improved as well. The healthcare, insurance, and so on. So I want to take a look at how we can improve that, how we can improve getting better healthcare for the teachers and the support staff. There was one teacher, I can't remember where she was from, but she spoke at the rally a few days ago in Austin, and she mentioned she was in a place where she had to decide whether to keep her insurance or drop it, and that's how poorly she's doing. I'm sure she's not the only one. She was stuck having to get rid of her insurance because it just became too much, so we really have to do something about that. Right now, I need to do more research as far as what the schedule is, as far as when we would find out, how often we receive the updates for these projects. And whatever that is, I want to make sure that as soon as we get the updates, that's when they're passed on to the constituents. Also, if there are any changes, that we still stay with the same update schedule that we let the citizens know about, but we also let them know of the changes as well without throwing that off. For example, if, let's say, the the updates are given to us every 2 weeks as far as their progress. If any changes happen, let's say within, in 1 week between that, we give the changes, but we also still come back in that second week to say, okay, with that change, this is where we are now. So if there isn't something in place already, that's what I would propose, is something in place so that they can be pretty much in line with what we are tracking as far as the projects are concerned.